Hey everybody, we're going to try out a new deck. Saw some stuff on a Ting-Lu deck and I wanted to give it a shot. Very concerned about it, first of all, already because I just got it built. And there's only 12 Pokemon in here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 12 in here. A lot of search cards in here. You got your Battle VIP Pass, you got your Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, you got your Switch Cart, Trekking Shoes to shuffle through some cards, Gapejaw Bog gives you an advantage with, oh wow, that didn't sound good at all. Hopefully Alakazam can help with some of that. Boss's Orders, Judge, Penny can get Squawkabilly off the bench, so he's not a liability. Professor's Research, you know, it's a good one, but you're going to get rid of your whole hand. Bravery Charm adds some HP there. Experience Share lets you move some energy around. 13 energy in this deck, by the way, so we're going to try this thing out. Kind of curious about it. Let me see, does Radiant Alakazam move 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another of their Pokemon? So Gapejaw Bog. So I would want to play that after I've got my bench set up, is what I'm gonna guess here. We're gonna play it on the ladder because why not? We're just pretty low on the ladder already at 200 in the Pikachu League. So here we go. Ting-Lu EX has some interesting abilities where if a Pokemon has damage counters on it, it can't use any of its abilities unless it is an EX. So right now within this blended format, I do want to go first. Within this blended format where we have Vs and things like that still, I think it's very useful, but I think it's kind of niche at the same time. Because, like I said, this is only going to work while we have Vs and Vmaxes, in my opinion, because I feel like EXs are going to take over. Oh, okay. Starting off with a Lost Box. Let's get Caradon on board. Let's get Squawkabilly on board. We only have the one Boss's Orders, and I just don't know if I like that. And we're gonna get Radiant Alakazam. Let me think. Yeah, Radiant Alakazam ought to do just nicely there. Should be able to do this. They don't have their bench set up yet, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna use Squawk and Seize, toss that Boss's Orders, and I was really hoping for some energy to go into the discard pile, but maybe next turn we can Professor's Research. Some of that energy down across only go to 2 basic. Discard pile in any way you like. Okay. We're going to go ahead and end our turn and give it to him. So Gapejaw Bog. Whenever other players put a basic Pokemon from their hand onto their bench, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So Nest Ball is going to get around that. Path to the Peak already coming out here. That gets rid of Cursed Land and Dino Cry. That was a very quick play there. Nice turnaround. Putting that into the Lost Zone. Okay. So we've only got 2 Gapejaw Bogs, I believe, in this whole deck. There's the Manaphy. Manaphy's going to protect that bench. They've got to find a way to get Sableye out of this active position so they can start flower selecting, putting cards in the Lost Zone. Cramorant hasn't come out yet. I'm surprised to not see it with that Nest Ball play. I guess they wanted to get the Manaphy set up real quick. They got an Escape Rope coming here. What are we going to put out there? I guess we'll put out Squawkabilly. He's got the lowest retreat cost of any Pokemon that we have. We're going to end up, yeah, we'll hit with this basic energy. They are playing Lost Box, so Hand disruption is crucial with the Lost Box matchup. I do have another judge though. Alright, let's do this. We're going to get this thing out of the way. We're gonna retreat this. Put Ting-Lu out there. Professor's Research. Toss all this. Get more stuff. We can switch card if we need to. We can experience share to here. We've got Ultra Ball if we need to put more energy in the discard pile. We can't do that though because we don't have we got our Path to the Peak out here. We can attach. It's going to take 2 turns though to get Ting-Lu up to the ability to attack, and by that time they will have at least a good Lost Box player is going to have about 10 cards in the discard pile by turn 3, given the amount of Coloruses and Comfeys that they have. Even Giratina has an attack that will allow it to put cards in the Lost Zone. So that is 5. They can attack with Cram, and that's about it. Attaching the basic. They are not moving the Comfey, it looks like, unless they have a switch card or an escape rope. They're wasting a lot of their switch cards though if they keep doing that. They've got 2 Comfey in the Lost Zone already. That's tough. They're going to be relying on Colress and Giratina to get cards in the Lost Zone in order to get this ability off for Giratina V. Here we go. No Radiant Greninja yet. Waiting on that. Usually they like to play the Radiant Greninja in there to help out with some draw ability. That was weird. I've got to, well, hold on. Yep, that's a judge. They've got 7 cards. We're going to attach that. That's the first and foremost. That's something we've got to do. I guess we could Ultra Ball for something. I like to judge the Lost Box though. Let's judge. We did not. Well, we did get our trainer card that we need though. We might go ahead and do that. And get some. Yeah. We'll put Gabe Jawbog out there. We're going to hit him with Hawlucha. Hawlucha flying entry should get past. Yeah, should get past that. He'll take 20 damage. That's cool. We're going to go to Caradon. We're going to get 2 basic fighting cards. Fighting energy cards out of our discard pile. We're going to attach them any way we like and end our turn with Ting-Lu EX at 290 HP, able to swing for 150 damage right now. And we can put 2 damage counters on any Pokemon that we like. There's the Beach Court. That's a free retreat for the Comfey. Free retreat for Comfey. 6 cards in the Lost Zone. Can't use Mirage Gate yet. They're going to Flower Select to get to 7. We've lost both of our judges. We have 2 judges in this deck. We've already lost them both. We need to get Comfey off the board. Here comes 110 damage with the Cram. Yep. They need to get to 10. Spit instantly for 110. Another Ting-Lu. Okay, that's another Ting-Lu. We've got to get some. Can only do 1 experience share at a time. There, I guess we can put 1 here. And then let's Professor's Research again. Let's get some cards in our hand. Okay, that's better. That's better. Got another judge. Okay, so we do have another judge in this deck. I guess I kind of forgot. That's a nice little surprise. Especially when we're playing Lost Box. But he's only got 2 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand is good. We're doing good against Lost Box if we can keep them that way. We're going to keep powering up our Ting-Lu EX on the bench. We're going to Land Scoop for 150 and knock out the Cram. We're going to put 20 on the Comfey. Take one. Another Bravery Charm. Can't put it on our Ting-Lu or Koraidon, so that's fine. Not too worried about getting the escape rope or maybe boss if they boss up Squawkabilly or Hawlucha or the Radiant Alakazam. We might have some trouble there. Penny would allow me to pick up Hawlucha again, which I might do that. And there's the Radiant Greninja. Penny would allow me to do that. Putting the Psychic in there. Getting rid of a lot of their cards though. There's a Nest Ball. What are they Nest Balling for though? Another Comfey? Yeah, one of their 2 Comfeys they have left. So they've got the Comfey there. So that's 20. So let's say that let's do this. Let's think about this. If we don't get judged or Roxanne or Iona'd this turn. Got 8 in the Lost Zone. They still can't use. There it is. There's the Iono. We got 8 in the Lost Zone. They still can't use Sableye. I could knock out this Comfey. But what I'd like to do... Let's do this. Let's take a look at this. Let's do... Let's do Trekking Shoes. Let's see what we got in here. Switch cart. Yeah, I'll take the switch cart. Sure. It's Penny. Hawlucha. Back to the hand. Hawlucha. Back down. Let's look at this. Yes, I would like to use that. But I need to go here. Takes care of his ability. And here. Now, once during your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from 1. Dang. Can't do that. It's not, I can't do a knockout. I can get close, but I can't actually combine. I wish I could move damage counters off my boy right here. What I can do though is switch cart to this Ting-Lu, heal off 30, and attach, and go that route. So that kind of helps me out a little bit. I really wanted to move some damage counters over. But I can knock this Comfey out. No more Lost Box stuff. Let's put you know, 20 on Leo Sableye. Got another Penny. Nice. That means we can Penny to pick Hawlucha up again. Flying entry again. That was a nice little heal right there on the Ting-Lu. Uh-oh. There it is. Getting the 10 cards in the Lost Zone. Means they basically get 2 free prize cards here if they can V-Star the Giratina. Get the Giratina V-Star up and use that ability. They are setting up Sableye. It's going to spread the damage with the Sableye. They're going to switch. Here comes Sableye. Giratina V. Mirage Gate. Searching for 2 cards. Had to be separate. Can't be the same kind of energy card. So there we go. All right. I don't like the 150 on here. It's not enough damage. It's really hard to one shot some stuff with this. We had to give up our boss's order early. We didn't even get to use it. We had to discard it. Okay. He should knock out Hawlucha. There's no way he leaves Hawlucha on the board. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Put 100 on him. Very cool. I guess what I could do is I could penny the Ting-Lu back into my hand. Yep. And then I can landscape. Why is he taking less damage? What's up with that? I gotta be missing something. Let's use painful spoons. We're gonna move 2 damage counters here and here. And we're going to take 2 prize cards there and there. Another Caradon. Another Ultra Ball. Okay. Alright. I still don't feel like we're in a good spot. I think it's going to be hard to knock out. Giratina V has Shred for 160. I don't have the right setup right now. I need to. They don't have. Where's their Giratina V Star at? They haven't gotten. It hasn't been discarded. It's not. Unless both of them are prized. I don't know why they haven't Ultra Balled to try to find that. Usually this deck has an Ultra Ball. Kind of an odd match right now. I'm expecting a Rend here. I do not have another Ting-Lu set up, but with experience share, let's see. Experience share: when your active Pokemon is knocked out by a damage from a Pokemon you may have, you may move a base creature from that Pokemon to put on this card's attached to. Okay. So that's not going to work very well for us. They have 3 cards. That's not going to do anything either. Let's see. If we switch card, that doesn't really help me. If I attach an energy, that does help me. We can't knock out here. But we can do damage to 160, and then I can put 20 on him. It's got to be a V-Star coming out. Mirage Gate. Looking for that energy. They got 14 cards left. No energy in the deck. No energy in the deck, so the Giratina V-Stars must be prized. Temple of Sinnoh, okay. Getting a card out of their hand. Attaching a basic water energy. Using the boss's orders. Put Caradon out there. Okay. Their hand is now empty, and that is game. So, I'm kind of surprised. Probably misplayed something here, but you know, there we go. And there's that, and there's that, and good night. That is all she wrote. So I'm kind of surprised. I'm surprised that went so well. Lost Box, though, has trouble when you shut off the abilities like the Klefki. Klefki gives Lost Box a lot of problems. And that was probably something I could have done sooner. Was put damage counters on some things with Hawlucha, and shut down those abilities sooner. Let me double check this deck. I just want to make sure. I'm going to see how many judges. I have 4 judges and I have 4 Professor's Research. I should probably write that down. But yeah, you can get through an insane amount of cards. If you Squawk Ability and then you Professor's Research, you essentially get through 20 cards. If you want to think about it as you've got your 7 card starting hand, Squawk Ability for 6, Professor's Research for another 7. You've been through a third of your deck turn 1 if you go second. That's pretty strong. It really is. If you can get a Pokemon. I don't like that there's only 12, but other people have tested this deck and those people are pretty Mew coin. They're pretty well experienced, have a lot of championships, things like that, and I'm gonna trust their judgment on the deck that it's good. So we're gonna play it and see if it matches up. I'm looking for something to play that's not Lost Box. I've been playing a lot of Lost Box, and I just kind of wanted something different. Starting with the Hawlucha. Not what we want to start with, people. Ah, and we're playing Mew. Okay. Okay. We gotta do something. Let's go here. Here and here. Let's try and get... if I use Squawk Ability, I'm discarding all of this. I really don't want to discard all of my stadiums. We're gonna go for it. Here we go. Squawk and Seize. Well, let's see. Basically, in play, have no abilities. Spiritomb. He takes 20. But we can battle VIP Pass for a Caradon and a Ting-Lu. Get around that. And then we can... Trekking Shoes. I will put that card in my hand. Let's see. I have 1 energy there. I've got 1 energy here. And we will Dino Cry to attach the 1 fighting energy. Thankfully, he's weak against plant-based attacks. We got Mew here. Gapejaw Bog. They're probably not worried about Gapejaw Bog. However, Spiritomb shuts down Genesect. Now they got rid of Gapejaw Bog to prevent the damage. Now they're using the switch. They're using the power tablet. They can attack. Their Professor's Research. They can't use the Genesect. They don't understand yet that Spiritomb has shut down Genesect's ability. Another Ting-Lu. Here's what we're gonna do. Switch cart to Ting-Lu, to another Ting-Lu, to a Professor's Research. Pray for that fighting energy. Not get it. Not hearing it, people. There's another 10 in the deck somewhere. We're not getting them. That's just not in the cards for us. You know what is in the cards? This guy right here. This guy right here. That's in the cards for us, people. And my goodness, that is it right now. That is all we can do. We're going to end our turn. Spiritomb has essentially shut down the Mew deck. Give me an energy. Thank you. Now, I don't understand. Does he have a resistance to fighting? He does. He does have a resistance to fighting types. So, we're just going to be hitting him a lot. There's that. Just takes us 2 rounds to knock out the Mew Vmax. Or 3, sorry. 3 rounds to knock out the Mew Vmax. The 20 damage on the Genesect ensures that we don't take any, yeah, they're going to be able to knock out this Ting-Lu. Judge. Don't want to judge. I do not want to judge, but it's kind of bad luck having 2 Professor's Research in hand at this time. I do need to get some energy going here. Yeah, I've got to get some energy in hand. There we go. Another 20. I've got that DTE on there. What's going to happen? I'm going to knock out my Ting-Lu. I'm going to promote another Ting-Lu. And then we're just going to attach to it. The Judge. Dadgummit. We worked hard. We discarded a lot of cards to get that fighting energy in our hand. The good news is they can't do it again. Path to the Peak setup. Shutting off all abilities. Except Spiritomb. Spiritomb is still going. They take 20 less damage now. Oh, the escape rope. The escape rope. Let's see. We'll go with Halucha. They still don't have abilities. Now they can attack. And they can probably... Yep. Psychic Leap. Mew back into the deck. Removing those damage counters. Another Professor's Research. I don't think that's a good idea, sir. I think we just need to attach. And I think we need to attack. Yeah. That is probably the best thing we can do here. You'll notice they still have 40 cards in their deck. They cannot use Genesect. Getting judged once again. It's a lot of hand disruption for this Mew deck. I got a boss. Means I can knock something out if I need to. I can knock out a Genesect. That's 2 prize cards. They're just power padded to probably get those judges back in the deck so they can keep on judging to try to get through cards in their deck. They're giving up the Genesect. So I can either knock out this Genesect. That's probably the best thing I can do is knock out the Genesect. They played Path to the Peak, shutting down their own abilities. We're going to play as few cards as possible. 130. So close. There we go. I guess I could Nest Ball to Alakazam next turn if they try to... Well, they don't have a Mew down. They're going to Ultra Ball. Getting rid of 2 Battle VIP passes. And they're going to grab another Mew. Now, they have no energy attached to this Genesect. Ultra Ball. Let me Nest Ball. Find Alakazam. Okay. Then we're going to boss up Mew V. And land scoop 100 there, and then 20 to the Genesect, knocking that out. There's 2. Yep. Let me check and see what I've got. 1 Gapejaw Bog there. Okay. They concede. Wow. So Spiritomb is your answer against Mew Vmax now. Not just having Drapion to knock out those Mews, but shutting them down, shutting down the Genesect part of that deck. They can't draw, they can't get the cards they need, and worked out this time. Thankfully, I played that correctly, I think. I don't know. I'll go back through and review that, and I'll be like, "Ooh, that was terrible. Why did I do that?" Let's double check this thing again. I got Hawlucha, Caradon, Ting-Lu, Squawkabilly, 2 of those. I don't know if I like Gapejaw Bog. Maybe there's another, maybe there's a different stadium we can use. But right now, we're going to play one more match with this Ting-Lu deck. I wasn't too sure about Ting-Lu when it first came out. Didn't really understand, oh wow, is this another... They've got a Mew coin and Mew sleeves. We may be up against another Mew deck. So here we go. But when Ting-Lu first came out, I was like, oh look, great, another basic EX with a weird ability. And I guess I didn't really appreciate what it could do. And, now, having played with it these last 2 games, I mean, okay, I get it. You shut down the abilities, you control the game. There's our first mulligan. Let's see how many mulligans we get. 12 Pokemon just is not enough, in my opinion. But I'm going to play it like it is. We are playing a Mew. So, Radiant Alakazam going out there. We can Nest Ball for Caradon or Ting-Lu. I think it would be better to Nest Ball for... There's Ting-Lu. Alright, I think it would be better to Nest Ball for Spiritomb here. We will... Let's Tracking Shoes. Nope. I'll put that in the discard. And a Judge. Okay, a Judge is better. But do we attach here? Do we attach there? We've got to get him out of the active. Let's do it. Let's get him out. Let's try to get him out of the active. We can Judge next turn, or we can Professor's Research. We'll see. They got that 4 Seal Stone, so they're going to search. They're going to go ahead and use that Beastar ability to find something. Battle VIP pass. That's why I don't like the Gapejaw Bog card, because there's so many cards that go around putting Pokemon on your bench. It's funny that the solution that they have is playing Path. That happened the last Mew game. And it's happening this Mew game, so it's kind of like, okay. They have one card. I really do not want to help them. I'm going to Professor's Research. I'm going to keep them right where we need them to be. That's a Ting-Lu. Do I want another Ting-Lu? Yes. Okay. What I really want, though, is a Koraidon. Yep. Probably should have went for Hawlucha there, but I don't have anything that I could really use it for. Yeah, let's retreat here. Put Ting-Lu up. And then let's Gapejaw Bog. I've got a second Ting-Lu here. We'll Gapejaw Bog. And then we can Dino Cry. 1, 2, and we are good to go. We're in a pretty good position here with this Professor Research and only 2 cards in our hand. We're going to attach this basic energy card here. We might even Dino Cry again if they can't do anything right now. They're 41 cards still. We're at 33 cards. We have got them locked down. They're taking less damage with Oricorio though. However, maybe we can Hawlucha Oricorio and turn that off. So that's a throwaway card now. Don't care about it. We're gonna Professor again. Got the Hawlucha. Flying entry. We're gonna put 10 on Oricorio. Shut that off. We'll put 10 over here on Mew. We lose 20 on Hawlucha, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to Bravery Charm Ting-Lu. Give him a little more ability. And we're going to Land Scoop Genesect. Yep. And then we're going to put 20 on Mew V. And there we go. I don't think I could have attached that turn. I've got a basic energy card there. They're not going to waste a double turbo on Genesect. They're going to use a switch card. Just like that. They're going to use a switch card. Now what we can do is we can go for, let's attach here. Let's move Painful Spoons. We're going to move 20 of these here and here. They still have 10 there, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to Land Scoop. Mew has that resistance, but Genesect does not, and Genesect is out, so that's 2 prize cards there. Moving those damage counters around is that's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun. I can see why this is such a fun deck. There's 20 damage to the Genesect and conceded. Ooh. So far this deck has been really good against Mew. I mean, that was 2 Mew matchups in a row and pretty convincing wins there. That Spiritomb is what it's all about. And I don't think that this deck has Heavy Ball in it. Done. No heavy ball. No heavy ball. So maybe we take out an ultra ball to put in a heavy ball. And I think we look at these stadiums and maybe change those out for something a little different. Maybe Temple of Sinnoh. Yeah, maybe Temple of Sinnoh. I know what we're trying to do with Gape Jawbog. We're trying to get damage counters on anything that enters play. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence with Gape Jaw. I'll duplicate this deck. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna duplicate the deck, and I'll play around with it. Let's see how things go. And this might be a deck that I play at locals this week. We'll see. I gotta get some cards though. I gotta get to Lucha. I think I have. I need to get more Ting-Lu apparently too. But it should be a lot of fun though. It should be a lot of fun. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you've made it this far and you appreciate the content. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's another deck you want me to try out. Let me know if you had any comments or opinions about this deck that we're playing or any of the other videos that I've done. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.